Aryna Sabalenka has a point to prove in 2025 US Open Final. Aryna Sabalenka has compiled a tour-leading 55 victories this year, including 22 at the majors. Sabalenka has won 38 of her last 40 matches at the hardcourt majors, and reached the final in each of the last 6 hardcourt majors, winning 3 of them. Sabalenka is looking to change the narrative and show the world that she can still win the big one after losing finals to Madison Keys and Coco Gauff at this year's Australian Open and French Open. There's only one thing that can make Aryna Sabalenka's 2025 season whole. Never mind that she's compiled a tour-leading 55 victories this year, including 22 at the majors. Ignore the fact that she's won 38 of her last 40 matches at the hardcourt majors, and reached the final in each of the last 6 hardcourt majors, winning 3 of them. None of it will matter if Sabalenka cannot add the cherry on top of her Grand Slam season and come away with a successful title defense on Saturday in Flushing Meadows. End of story. The heartbreak of losing finals to Madison Keys and Coco Gauff at this year's Australian Open and French Open, respectively, still weighs heavy on the 27-year-old's heart. Here in New York, she's looking to change the narrative and show the world that she can still win the big one. I badly wanted to give myself another opportunity, another final, and I want to prove to myself that I learned those tough lessons and I can do better in the finals, Sabalenka told reporters after her hard-fought 4-6, 6-3, 6-4 win over Jessica Pegula on Thursday night in Arthur Ashe Stadium. As satisfying as her comeback against the Buffalo, New York native must have been on Thursday night inside the pressure cooker environment in Ashe, Sabalenka did not linger on the joy of reaching the final for long. Her attention was already focused on the only goal that matters at the moment. If I'll be able to hold that trophy, it's going to mean a lot for me. I'll be the happiest person on earth, probably, she said. It's a shame that it all has to hinge on Saturday's final, against either Naomi Osaka or Amanda Anisimova, but Sabalenka wouldn't have it any other way. This is a woman that thrives on the big stage, a phenom whose pulsating tennis was built to beat back the pressure and shine brightly on the biggest occasions. We saw that woman on Thursday as Sabalenka calmly navigated a deficit against Pegula, capturing the final 2 sets and quieting the New York crowd to reach her 7th major final since the start of 2023. When Sabalenka's back is against the wall, expect her to come out punching. After falling short at Wimbledon, in the semifinals to Anisimova, Sabalenka was brutally honest about what it felt like to come up empty in her first 3 Grand Slam appearances of 2025. Losing sucks, you know, she told the press. You always feel like you want to die. You don't want to exist anymore, and this is the end of your life. But the first moment is always the worst one, because every time you compete at a Grand Slam, and you get to the last stages, you think that you're getting close to your dream. Then you lose the match, and you feel like, okay, this is the end. She may have felt like Sisyphus for much of the season, pushing that rock up the hill only to have it tumble back down upon her. But in her heart of hearts, Aryna Sabalenka knows that she is more like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's tough, but I never give up, and I'm going to come back stronger, for sure, she concluded at Wimbledon. Lo and behold, 8 weeks later she's running up that hill again in New York City, one step from becoming the first woman to defend the US Open women's singles title since Serena Williams in 2014. It's a testament to her determination, her consistency, and her excellence. But it's not enough. Not yet. A thundering roar from the crowd, and, in the eye of that storm, Aryna Sabalenka, the world #1, stands unbowed. For the 3rd consecutive year, she's carved a path back to the US Open final. She's not just defending a title, she's chasing redemption. The journey back to the final. Sabalenka's route wasn't smooth sailing. In a gripping semifinal showdown, she dropped the first set to Jessica Pegula, only to rally and win 4-6, 6-3, 6-4, a testament to her grit, and power. She unleashed 43 winners and 8 aces, while repelling 4 breakpoints in the final set. Now, on Saturday, she'll face 8-seeded Amanda Anisimova, who is enjoying a breakout run of her own after stunning Naomi Osaka, reigning underdog's courage, in the semi's redemption on the line. The significance of this final is profound. Earlier in 2025, Sabalenka reached the finals at the Australian Open and French Open, but fell short, and Wimbledon ended in a semifinal exit. A win at the US Open would mean her first Grand Slam title of the year, healing wounds from a series of nemesis. What's more, She could become the first woman since Serena Williams to successfully defend the U.S. Open title, matching a feat last achieved from 2012 to 2014. The American factor. Sabalenka's year has been marred by defeats to American opponents at critical junctures, Keys, Gaff, Anisimova, even in Grand Slam finals. Now she faces another American challenger on home soil under the spotlight of Arthur Ashe Stadium. The mental battle will be as pivotal as the one-on-court match that captures it all. This final isn't just another match. It's a narrative woven of power, patience, past heartbreaks, and a fierce will to prove that 2025 isn't over until she crosses that finish line with the trophy. Picture it. The echo of each save, the court exploding with intensity at every rally, the weight of expectations lifting with every thunderous forehand. This is where Sabalenka stakes her claim, on her own terms. In the electric hush before the final, the pounding heart of Arthur Ashe Stadium seems to echo through the courtside seats. A lone figure stands tall at the baseline, Aryna Sabalenka, the world #1, defending champion, and a woman whose season has been defined by near misses, relentless power, and an insatiable drive. This final isn't just another match. It's a crucible where everything converges: momentum, redemption, legacy. 2025 has been a paradox for Sabalenka. Unmatched consistency but elusive triumphs. She stormed into 3 Grand Slam finals, Australia, France, and now the U.S. Open, yet slipped at the final hurdle each time. Tennis.com U.S. Open. Meanwhile, she's dominated the WTA circuit, capturing prestigious titles in Miami and Madrid, but the Grand Slam trophy still eludes her. At Flushing Meadows, the echoes of those finals ring loudest. But hey, the narrative shifts. Flawed journeys converge where dreams can be rewritten. This final represents both an ending and a genesis. Sabalenka has etched a record of unrivaled consistency. 12 consecutive Grand Slam quarterfinals, a feat matched only by legends. Even Serena, Graf, and Hingis would nod in quiet admiration, yet the tennis gods are fickle. Consistency does not always translate to trophies. In New York, though, she has similar territory freshly conquered. She stands one win away from becoming the first woman since Serena Williams to defend the U.S. Open title. As the lines on the court seem to blur, so does the line between legacy and legend. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.